Hi everybody, it's Lorraine here from Feel Good Therapies. At this moment in time, I should be in Sorrento in Italy. So I prepared this little video blog for you before I went, just to talk you through the throat chakra, which we're going to do a little meditation taster with today. Now, hopefully you've been following me on the different chakras, the little meditation tasters I've been doing, and if you haven't, then have a look at our website, feelgood-therapies.com, and if you go to info and offers, I think there's a link to the health tips, and that's got all the video blogs on there. So the throat chakra is a very interesting one, as all the chakras are. And the throat chakra is where we stuff down our emotions. So if we find it difficult to speak our truth or to make a decision that's more truthful for us, in other words, we keep ourselves in a job that we hate, but we won't admit to ourselves that we hate it. We just blame everyone else. That's a throat chakra issue. Or perhaps we didn't feel heard when we were younger. A lot of emotional issues can be stuffed into the throat chakra. So what happens is that as we get older, we tend to look towards other things to help mask the uncomfortable feelings that we have. We can turn to things like alcohol, excessive alcohol, chocolates, eating, shopping, even sport. Anything to hide this uncomfortable feeling that we have. So the throat chakra is pretty key. And it's obviously a bridge between your head and the rest of your body. The interesting thing about the throat chakra is that when you make a noise, if you were to put your hand on your throat just now and make any noise like that, then you'll feel the vibration in your throat. And that's the interesting thing about when we meditate with the throat chakra, because we're going to just make some sounds just now, is that it's like an internal massage. So it's not just about the esoteric side of meditation, it does have quite a physical effect. And if you meditate with the throat chakra, it can be very interesting seeing what comes up. Maybe writing about what comes up after your meditation too. So we're going to start off by getting into a meditation position like we've done before, with our feet flat on the ground, or if we're seated, just making sure you've got really good contact with the ground. You might need some water as well, just in case you start to cough, because sometimes that can happen with the throat chakra when we meditate on it. And then I want you to just rest your hands wherever they're comfortable, and you can think about closing your eyes. And if you wish, you can place your hand on your throat and feel the vibration of the sound that you're about to make. So I'm just going to make the sound Om. Now, if you're uncomfortable with the sound Om, then just say the words I am. So you start off by taking an in-breath. I am. So you can do it like that. That was just a little example to show you. So we'll do it properly in a second. So the idea is that by working with the throat chakra and sometimes using certain vowels, it can really have a very clearing effect. So it's a slightly different approach to some of the other meditations that we've done, where we've been quite silent. But if you can close your eyes, and I'll tell you when to take a breath in a moment, and it'll take a few goes till you get comfortable. So either doing the Om or the I am. I'm going to do the Om. And all we want to do is we want to allow the sound out. So we're not trying to make the sound. We're just letting the air pass through our body and it's making this sound. So it can be very nice and it can take some of the pressure off. And it's not about making a perfect sound either. You'll probably feel my throat crackle a little bit, because it does sometimes, especially if I've been eating sweet things or drinking tea. It can crackle a little bit when I first start. So we're just going to do maybe 3 ohms, and then I'm going to just be quiet for 3 breaths or a little bit longer, because everyone's breath is different. And I just want you to notice how it feels in your throat as you make the sound, and what it's like when there's silence. And then we'll do 3 more ohms, and then 3 more breaths just with silence, and then I'll guide you back. So your eyes are closed and you're comfortable, sitting in your chair or wherever you are. And in your own time, just take an in-breath. Om. Just going to sit for 3 silent breaths. And now this time I'm going to change it to I am. So when we breathe out, we're making the sound I am. As long as you can. Don't worry about keeping up with me, or even if you have a longer breath than me. Everyone's got their own breath, so you can either sit and listen to me, or if you're going longer, that's fine. And you just go at your own pace. So when you're ready, take a breath in. Sitting for 3 silent breaths. So just allow your attention to come back to your throat, come back to your breath, and just start to wiggle your fingers and toes, and then when you're ready you can think about opening your eyes. So quite different, this one. Really enjoy doing the sound one, and if you like singing or if you do any chanting, then you'll be familiar with it anyway. But it's really fantastic to make sounds because it's a totally different type of meditation. I've started doing it when I'm teaching the Connected Kids course, where we teach kids people how to teach kids meditation, and it's been fantastic just to see the response. It's just a different way altogether of meditating. It might float your boat, it might not, but there's lots of other things to try too. As I've said before, I teach these kind of things in our classes. Sometimes we bring them into our meditation classes, or for the more experienced ones, or we do an online meditation too. So while here or see you, if you can join us at one of those sessions, that would be great. If not, then happy meditating. Have a great day.